Today I wanted to talk about weight loss regarding high carb, low fat diets. I previously did a video on this topic, but it's a little over a year old now. My weight has fluctuated since then, so I just wanted to give like a general summary about how that's been going, things that have been working for me, and then some, diet and lifestyle recommendations if you are looking to lose weight as well. Yeah, so just some background. I've been tracking my weight on Cronometer, which is like a nutrient tracking, calorie tracking website. It's the one I always recommend. It's been almost 3 years that I've been doing high carb, low fat on and off. The highest weight I had was 145.5 pounds. This was 2 years ago. Today, I am just under 120 at around 119 pounds. In those few years, my weight has fluctuated. If you watched my other video, you will know that last summer, my weight got down to around 120 pounds because I was eating just fruit. During that summer, I was high carb, low fat, raw fruitarian. And then when I returned to Scotland, I stopped following that. I was basically following a high carb, high fat diet, and I gained about 10 pounds. And now I've lost that weight, and so I'm back down to 119 pounds. So basically, what I've learned is that, when I am following high carb, low fat, I have no problem maintaining a healthy weight. I've lost this weight without even trying. And I've been eating, fruits, veggies, starches, grains, things like that in abundance. I haven't been counting calories. The only working out I do is walking, and it's not even that much walking. It's been effortless weight loss. If you're not familiar with high carb, low fat, what that means is that you eat high carbohydrate foods, whole foods like fruits, veggies, whole grains, potatoes, rice, and you minimize the amount of fat you're eating. It's not that you can't eat any fat, it's just that when you want to eat fats, you focus on things like avocado, whole nuts, seeds in whole form. You absolutely avoid oil because oil is highly processed, it's devoid of calories, and it's pure fat. There's nothing else in it. Added salt, I don't add any salt to my food. I keep that low as well just because eating lots of salt causes water retention and bloating, and I just don't like the way I feel when I eat too much salt, so I keep that to a minimum. There's two main high carb, low fat diets. One is raw till 4 and the other is starch solution. Raw till 4 means you eat raw fruits and veggies for breakfast and lunch, and then you have a cooked meal for dinner. Starch solution is similar, except you don't focus so much on raw fruits and veggies. You focus more on like potatoes and whole grains. So lately I've been following a blend of those. I eat as much fruit as I want, but I tend to focus more on like oatmeal and potatoes and pasta. So the takeaway from that, you really can eat as many potatoes and as much pasta as you want, as much fruit as you want, and you don't have to worry about gaining weight. And the secret to that is that you cut out the oil and make sure you're not eating too much fat. This is a foolproof way to lose weight and maintain a healthy body weight. And it makes perfect sense. You're just eating whole foods and you're minimizing the amount of processed fat you're eating. If you're interested in losing weight at all, I can't recommend this lifestyle enough because it's seriously no stress. You eat whole fruits, veggies, eat pasta regularly. We bake chips in the oven with no oil. All these tasty foods in unlimited quantities. You don't have to count calories. If you're concerned about missing out on nutrients or whatever, you can track them in Cronometer, but as long as you eat a variety of whole foods, you have nothing to worry about, even as a vegan. It pains me to see people trying to follow low-carb diets trying to lose weight because something like that, it's never gonna work long-term. Like, no one can maintain a low-carb diet long-term. And the reason for that is that, your body needs carbohydrates. So if you cut out carbohydrates for like a week or whatever, and that means you're not eating fruit, you're basically eating foods high in fat, you're gonna feel terrible, and then your body's gonna be screaming out for carbs. You're gonna end up falling off the wagon anyways, and then the first thing you reach for is gonna be like a cookie or cake or something really stodgy and high in carbs. It's also gonna be high in fat. You're gonna pack on the pounds again. You're just gonna be in this yo-yo cycle. So my recommendation is just not even try to follow low carb. Follow high carb instead because it makes sense and it's easier and it's healthier for you. High carb, low fat diet, I can't advocate it enough. There's plenty of information online and on social media about these diets, but if you're serious about pursuing a lifestyle like this, you really need to read like the sources first. Get all the information there so you're knowledgeable about these lifestyles. And so I recommend the books 80-10-10 and Starch Solution. 80-10-10 focuses more on almost a fruitarian lifestyle. It's just like raw fruits and veggies. And then Starch Solution is more potato-based, oatmeal, whole grains. My diet is more Starch Solution than it is raw at this time. Either of those are fine. You can do a blend of them the way I'm doing. But if you're serious about losing weight and you try high carb, low fat, like truly, meaning you're not eating oil, loads of hummus, loads of vegan butter, white bread, things like that. If you follow it with whole foods and minimize your fat intake and you track stuff so you can verify that you are eating high carb, low fat, you will definitely lose weight. And you know, it's interesting to me because I've been following high carb, low fat on and off for the past few years, and my weight will get down to like 119, 120, and then the second I go back to eating out a lot, incorporating lots of oily foods into my diet, the weight comes back. And the reason for that, foods that are high in fat and high in oil, they don't contain the fiber. Like oil comes from whole foods, nuts and seeds, but the fiber and all the nutrients are stripped away. So when you're eating that, when you're ingesting something like French fries that are just loaded in oil, your body can't register how many calories you're intaking. So you're just guaranteeing that you're gonna overeat on those. And fat is just higher in calories per gram than the other nutrients. So it's just, you're gonna end up eating more, but not being as satisfied. You're eating more calories. These calories don't have any nutrients in them besides fat. So you're still gonna be hungry. You're gonna be reaching for more foods. And if you just keep reaching for high calorie, high fat foods, you're never gonna be satisfied. That's why eating high carb, low fat with whole foods works so well, because everything you eat, you know, all these fruits, veggies, and grains, they're just packed full of nutrients. They're typically lower in calories and they're high in fiber, so they keep you satiated for longer and you're getting all the nutrients you need. It's a win-win situation. You're eating the foods you're designed to eat, you're getting all the nutrients you need, you feel great, you have energy, the weight will come off effortlessly. Oh, and just comparing, you know, my weight loss with the raw fruitarian lifestyle versus Starch Solution, personally, I feel it's easier to maintain my weight with like a Starch Solution type diet just because I'm allowed to eat more foods. I'm allowed to eat oatmeal, baked chips, pasta. Those are the foods I like. With the fruitarian lifestyle, I never felt satisfied. And while it's true that you can eat all of these fruits in abundance, it wasn't satisfying to me. I do feel like mentally it's better for me to follow something like Starch Solution because I can just eat the foods I like and they're comforting to me. Both of them would work fine. High carb, low fat, raw vegan would work just as well as being high carb, low fat, you know, Starch Solution, but it just kind of depends on what you prefer. And so there's a lot more I can say about weight loss or like things you should eat or meal ideas, stuff like that. I won't go into them in this video. If you'd like to see more videos relating to high carb, low fat weight loss, leave a comment down below and let me know. That's all I have for you today. Thanks so much for watching. And I've been working a lot on my blog, revamping it, changing the layout. On the blog, I'm going to be focusing primarily on recipes, and all these recipes will be, you know, of course, high carb, low fat, oil free, refined sugar free, healthy, easy to make. So have a look at that at vegannomadchick.com and let me know what you think of the new layout. And let me know if you have any questions pertaining to, you know, weight loss or, you know, anything high carb, low fat related. But definitely check out those books, 80-10-10 and Starch Solution, because that'll have all the information you need. Yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a good day.